Hey guys, what's up? Camp What's Up 5 here, it's Josh and
RS Chaos Master Brian here. How's it going, guys?
And today we're going to go over our thoughts and review on the Dragon Ball Z full color comic Saiyan Arc Volume 1. So let's go ahead and get started with this, guys. Okay, so right now I'm going to hand it off to Brian to start off this video. So Brian, take it away.
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is very interesting that maybe some of you guys hadn't even considered when looking at this full color comic. And that's that the color of Goku here, bring it up as close to the mic as I can, his gi is orange, but if you look at the color of his gi on the Blu-rays that everybody says are awesome and amazing, it's not orange. Now, please don't be fooled by this. The colors from the full color comic are the colors that the show is actually supposed to be and is if you watch the Kai version of the show.
Right.
I believe during their remastering process that they worked extra hard to try to get the colors of the Kanzenban, which is an exclusive release in Japan. But beyond that, this full-color comic is absolutely amazing. One of the questions I've had prior to this release was, is the pages going to be, high quality? Is it going to be cheap paper? And I can tell you right now, guys, it's not. It's high glossy paper. The binding is excellent.
I totally agree.
And I'm going to send this back over to Josh and get his thoughts before I give any more of mine.
So the one thing that I gotta say is that not only do I have this release like Brian does, but I have the original release in black and white. And what was cool about that release was the fact that when you had the image when you had the binding facing out, so all the binding is facing, and you'd form an image, kind of like with the Dragon Bosses. When you have all those standing out, you get a cool image. But the thing about those is they were in black and white, and with my set, it doesn't form right because one's taller than the other. But with this release, the big advantage is the fact that the colors just are downright amazing. It literally looks like I'm flipping through the TV show, like scene for scene. It's just etched amazing. The story and art is done by Akira Toriyama, and it's just downright stupendous. Brian, take it back.
Okay. Something that I think you guys are going to find interesting is I own all 9 of these releases. These are the Dragon Ball Z BizBigs. And when I reviewed them, I think I reviewed them on my actual channel already. I was talking about how the color portions of these mangas were just awesome, and I wish they would have done it for the whole version. And lo and behold, they decided to do it. But I'm just going to show you this. Let's see if I can get this pretty good. This is the kind of paper that people were kind of worried that the manga was going to be. This is like cheaper paper.
Right.
And if you look, the colors, they didn't like fully color this. It was just like some of it.
Certain scenes, like certain big scenes in the show.
Certain scenes, but it's like they used red instead of orange and stuff. I mean, it's okay. And then there's scenes like this where they did an awesome job. But overall, the full color comic, if you are a Dragon Ball fan, you need to get the full color comic. This is literally Kai in manga form.
And the other thing is that you can get this at your local Barnes & Noble or on Amazon. I'll have a link down below to where you can get this on Amazon for you guys. So if you want to buy it, feel free and click on that link down below. And I mean, just like you said, I mean, literally words can't describe. You need to go and see this for yourselves. The video, I mean, even though it's nice quality, it's not going to translate enough. I mean, just holding this and just browsing through it. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, I mean, the Dragon Boxes, Dragon Ball Z Kai, all great stuff to own. The Route the Dragon edition and everything, but having the color comics is something that I think every Dragon Ball Z fan needs to own. And there were 26 of the original, and you said there were 9 Vismids. Now, how many do you think they're going to make of this release, in terms of how many pages and everything?
If I had to take a guess, I'm going to go with 16.
Okay. Because these are, what, 200 and... how many pages are in this? 243 pages, at least in Volume 1. And it's gone through a good portion of Dragon Ball Z in this first volume already. And there are already 3 out as of right now.
Right. The volume, just so that YouTube users know, the volume starts with the farmer shoveling the hay into his truck, and then it ends with Goku learning the Spirit Bomb on the King Kai's planet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he might have also been learning the Kaioken.
And for those of you who've never read a manga before, you read them from right to left instead of left to right like a traditional book. So they're Japanese manga, so that's why the word manga. I mean, it's Japanese. So in case you have never read one of these before, don't read it like a traditional book, like you're reading Harry Potter or something. You need to read it from right to left. And the other thing is that I've already compared this set compared to my black and white set already on my channel, so I'll have a link to that in the description box below for you guys to go watch if you want to see more detail on the differences between this release and that release. So back to you, Ron.
Let's actually review the content in this manga.
Yeah.
The first thing I want to say is that something that I found interesting is that Bulma's hair is purple as opposed to blue. I believe that it was supposed to be purple in the broadcast version of the TV show, but I don't know why that did not happen and they changed it to blue. If anyone knows that, please post a comment below. I'd be interested to find out that information.
Definitely. I agree with that totally.
But Dragon Ball Z, unlike other animes like Bleach, One Piece, let's see, what's another one that I can think of? Fairy Tail starts off very strong from the start. It's a race, just even from the start. Gohan gets kidnapped from Goku's brother Raditz, and the battle there is just unbelievable. And you even have Goku dying in the first 6 episodes. I mean, it's just an incredible. The pacing of the show is just incredible compared to the other ones that start off slow and then they just build up and build up and build up and build up. But this one just starts off very fast from the get-go, which is why when Dragon Ball Z ended, I had a hard time finding a replacement anime.
Right, and speaking of that, the other thing that I wanted to say was that the fact that this show is from the late 80s, mid-90s, and it's had different releases from VHS tapes, DVDs, and the comics, and fans, we're in the year 2014, and we're getting a new, updated comic. I mean, I don't know, did people ask for this? Did people want a full-color release? I mean, this, to me, came out of the blue. Like, I never knew that they were going to release this until I saw some stuff online, or you told me, and I'm like, what show can you think of that came out over 20 years ago that is still relevant and I mean, obviously Dragon Ball Z Kai is on TV and we're getting the Buu Saga, but I mean, still, I mean, what show can you think of that's had this many releases, this many video games, this many DVD sets, Blu-ray sets, etc., movies, and a movie coming to theaters for Pete's sakes? I mean,
the only one that I can think of that comes to mind, but it's only relevant in Japan, is One Piece. In One Piece, or in Japan, One Piece is the see it all, be it all. They go crazy for that show, and I'm starting to see why to a certain extent. But I can tell you guys, anyone on this channel, there will never be an anime that I like more than Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z will always be my #1 anime.
Mm-hmm.
So don't ever expect that to change.
I agree. I totally agree. I mean, Dragon Ball Z has a place in my heart from watching it when I came home from school on Toonami, getting excited to see, I believe his name was Tom the Robot, to come and introduce the next episode. Even if it was a rerun, I'd be excited to watch it on TV. I mean, it's just crazy.
And we watched plenty of those reruns.
And also, guys, just so you know, the price, this price could change depending on when you're buying it, but it's $20, and $20 for this high quality paper that's definitely not going to rip easily compared to your VizVids or compared to my black and white issues. And I mean, my gosh, I mean, you get just so much stuff in here, and you also get translation for the sound effects. Well, not translation, but like a glossary of the sound effects that are in this. So if you want to read about the sound effects, you can read all of them right here, which is a lot of interesting words. And one thing that also is kind of interesting is the fact that all of them say Akira Toriyama's original best-selling series now in full color on the back of each issue. And it's just amazing. Did you have anything else?
Yeah, the last thing that Josh didn't talk about that I think is just awesome about these full-color comics is on the back of them, around the synopsis of the actual manga, they have pictures, and those pictures are specifically related to this volume of the full-color comic. So each one of these full-color comics, it is going to have different pictures around this border, which I'm going to show you this one right now. I don't know if you guys can see it. My Connect is being a douche and zooming out. So, but we will be talking about the next volume 2 and 3 in our next video. So, with that, I'm RS Chaos Master.
Guys, this is Camp 105 here, it's Josh, and definitely, if you're watching this on my channel right now, I'll have links down below to Brian's channel, as always, like we've done in the past, and also links to our previous videos that we've done on Dragon Ball Z and Super Smash Bros. In the link, in the description down below. But yeah, this is Camp 105 here, it's Josh, and
RS Chaos Master Brian.
Check me out on Twitter at twitter.com/Camp105, and
RS Chaos Master. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter.
And if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up are most definitely appreciated. And please feel free to subscribe, especially if you want more Dragon Ball Z content. I've been doing a little bit since I've come back doing videos, but Brian is the Dragon Ball Z guru. You can see to his left, or my right, or your right, he's got a ton of Dragon Ball Z figures that are in the frame. So he's got so much Dragon Ball Z content. He spent so much on Dragon Ball Z stuff, but he's a huge fan, so definitely check out his channel. Link to his channel, again, is in the description box below, and he'll link my channel on his video. Then he's just going to take this and re-upload it. But I will see you guys, and he will see you. We'll both see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace.